So, hi guys.
Hey,
Thank you very
Felix.
much.
Hello.
How are you? Very much. Thank you very much for giving me a couple of minutes to talk
Of
about this
course.
Absolutely.
this new and fascinating project. It is very interesting to me that this is not a usual genre in your filmography. So, my first question is, let me start with you, Keri. Besides working with Guillermo del Toro, an expert on the genre with a unique
Yeah.
style, what was it that attracted you to the project?
I was a fan of Scott's work, and he got in touch and pitched me the idea, and I just thought it was such a cool, moody, elegant way to enter this genre, and because it was Scott's sensibility, I thought it was just like an easy entry for me. You know, it wasn't so off my radar. I think I understand that kind of storytelling more than a different kind, and I just was intrigued by working with Scott and Guillermo. I thought that was a good combo.
Excellent. So, how about you, Scott?
Well, I think as a filmmaker, the great danger is in doing safe work, which is why I make films in all different genres and never really repeat myself. I like to be in an uncomfortable space as a filmmaker, as though I'm on a high wire, and it keeps things interesting. It pushes me as a filmmaker to always take chances and to experiment. And I always keep in the forefront of my mind, though I'm making a film in a different genre each time, I want it to be about the human condition. And I think this film also discovers the human condition that live within this community and these characters.
It's a lot more than just a horror film. So Carrie,
Yeah.
your character is very complex, and we can understand her pain, her frustration, and how she tries to connect with the child, with the children. So it is not usual in the horror genre to have characters with emotional situations that manage to connect with the audience as you do with your character. They are generally presented to justify the genre convention. So how was working with this aspect of the film?
Well, you know, for anything to be scary, you have to believe it. I think, and so we had to believe it too. And I think that those elements that you're speaking about of the story help ground it. And if you care about the characters, then you're going to be scared when they're in a vulnerable situation. So I think all that stuff really helps. I mean, I love Jesse Plemons. I love his acting. I love that you chose him to be in it. All those things, you know, really ground the story when it starts getting hectic.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's a good
Thank
point.
you for that. So Scott, I was intrigued. I am intrigued to know what was it like to work with young actors who must project a noticeable emotional decline throughout the film. So tell me a little bit about your experience with this part of the shooting process.
Yeah, this is not the first time that I've worked with children as actors, but it was the most challenging because these are 12 and 7-year-old boys who are dealing with some heavier emotional material. And they're in dark, confined spaces, and they're acting opposite a hauntingly beautiful creature. So I always had to remind them that this was make-believe and that everything that's happening here is not really occurring, and we're all just having fun as though we're in a big, giant sandbox. And then when you have actors like Keri and Jesse Plemons who can make the boys feel safe within the scenes, and then when you call cut, and of course Keri's a wonderful mother, she also would very nurturing and make sure that these young actors were okay. It was a real team effort, but a challenge nonetheless.
Excellent, thank you, Carrie. One last question. So, how was working with the other aspect of this film? Not the emotional situation, the trauma, the childhood trauma, but the horror. I won't mention, I won't spoil it, but the blood, the gore, the scare aspect of this film. Tell me about it, a little bit about it.
I mean, fun. That's what you know. We set out to make this horror movie, and so that's part of it. And one of the cool aspects of working in Guillermo's world is that what you get to act with isn't just CGI. You don't have to imagine it. His whole creative team create these actual creatures, and so it's a practical crazy thing in front of you, and that makes it much more interesting to film with.
Perfect. Thank you very much. My time is up. Again, congratulations on such a wonderful film, fascinating film. Stay safe wherever you are. And I need to take this out of my chest. I've been a fan of you, Keri, since my all-time favorite video music, Bon Jovi always. So.
Amazing! Thank you very much. In a green bra. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. And a lot of hair.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And again, congratulations. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.